This episode of WisBusiness.com, the show, is brought to you by Grant Thornton, White Hirschbeck Dudek, Madison Gas and Electric, and the University of Wisconsin at Milwaukee.
Hi, I'm Liz Schrum for the Wisconsin Technology Council, here with WisBusiness.com, the show. On today's show, Tom Still talks about economic trends to watch in 2012. And the Wisconsin Bankers Association's Rose Oswald Polls discusses the role of banks in the state's economy. First, here's the WisBusiness.com stock report for early January 2012. Rising, the dairy industry. After a couple bumpy years, the state's $27 billion dairy industry is finding smoother roads. State Ag Secretary Ben Bransel says the trend of Wisconsin losing thousands of dairy farms each year has slowed. He says more farmers are paying down debt and marketing opportunities for meat and dairy products are growing in developing countries. And falling, businesses that need snow. While the mild winter is welcomed by some, it's a nuisance to ski resorts, bait shops, and other retailers who cater to sportsmen and tourists. It's even crimping work in auto body shops that don't see as many fender benders. But the weather has helped the construction industry in communities with tight snow plowing budgets. That's the WisBusiness.com stock report. Go to WisBusiness.com for more on these and other stories. Tom Still is next with his Inside Wisconsin commentary.
Please hold. Your call is very important.
Does it seem like getting technical advice from business advisors can, take some time? At Grant Thornton, client access to partners has made them one of the largest accounting firms in the country. Grant Thornton.
So long 2011, a year in which the economy flirted with recovery, and welcome to 2012, a year that may spring out of the blocks but hit some hurdles down the track. Here are some trends to follow. Turning entrepreneurs into job builders. Even as other indicators rebound, the unemployment rate seems stuck around 7% in Wisconsin. But the definition of back to work may be changing. More people are employing themselves as they pursue startup ventures. In fact, Wisconsin may be slowly escaping the bottom tier of states when it comes to creating new businesses. That's thanks in part to organized mentors, angel investors, small business incubators, and entrepreneurial networks. Connecting Wisconsin with venture capital. A bill creating a state-leveraged venture capital fund will likely surface this month in the state capitol. Such a bill would make the state a limited partner in a fund of funds that would help turn promising young companies into larger firms. About 30 states have adopted similar strategies over time. Success for startups won't happen overnight, however, so let's hope the state is a patient investor. Building a next-generation natural resource economy. Striking a balance between creating jobs and protecting the environment will pose challenges for policymakers. State lawmakers will consider a streamlined approval process for an iron mine in Iron and Ashland counties. Another emerging industry is mining of sand used to extract natural gas through hydraulic fracturing of deep shale formations. In both cases, the main issue is protecting groundwater. Wisconsin is a hub for water technology solutions through emerging companies, academic research, and smart regulations. Let's use that combination to our advantage. Encouraging trade and foreign direct investment. Wisconsin's export economy is booming, especially when it comes to high-quality manufactured products, medical technologies, and food. When the 2011 figures come in, don't be surprised if Wisconsin shatters the 2010 record of $19.8 billion in total exports. Also vital is foreign direct investment, which is globalizing Wisconsin's economy in ways that create jobs, expand supply chains, open the doors to new markets, and provide needed investment dollars. Educating tomorrow's workers now. Whether it's technical training or college, education is often the pathway to knowledge economy jobs. The trick is starting the process earlier, which explains public and private efforts to encourage more middle school and high school students to take science, technology, engineering, and math courses. Expect Wisconsin's research universities to examine how efficiently technology moves from the laboratory to the marketplace. Some states are taking the speed bumps out of their technology transfer processes. Wisconsin can do the same. Making technology work for people. If 2011 was the year when Wall Street and big banking heard loudly from the man and woman on the street, perhaps 2012 will be the year when big tech gets an earful. From Facebook to Amazon, some of the past decade's whiz kids are dealing with growing pains. The good news? There's a fresh new year in which to sort it all out.
Thanks, Tom. I'll be right back with Rose Oswald-Poles of the Wisconsin Bankers Association.
White Hirschbeck Dudek represents companies at all stages of development and in a wide range of industries to navigate the legal challenges of regional, national, and global growth. At WHD, every stage takes center stage.
I'm back with Rose Oswald-Poles, President and CEO of the Wisconsin Bankers Association. Thanks for joining us, Rose.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
Tell us about the Bankers Association and describe your role as President and CEO.
Well, I'm honored to represent such a critical industry to the state's economy. The WBA is a 119-year-old trade association representing 97% of the financial institutions that do business in Wisconsin, ranging anywhere from the very smallest institution to the very largest. And we provide a whole host of services really designed to help our members succeed in their business, including advocacy efforts, regulatory, as well as education. We're very involved with the business and economic climate in the state of Wisconsin, and in that role, we're really the lead presenter this year for the 2012 Economic Forecast Luncheon that's being held at the Monona Terrace on January 17th.
Since 2008, the banking industry in Wisconsin and nationally has seen its share of trouble. But last year, there were signs of improvement. What is the industry forecast for 2012?
Well, I'm really expecting to see the same positive but slow improvement that we saw in 2011 for the industry. The industry continues to stabilize, and most of the institutions in Wisconsin are profitable. Third quarter numbers show that 7 out of 8 financial institutions in Wisconsin are in fact profitable. So we're very much open for business and we're doing well, and I expect that to definitely continue in 2012.
What is the economic impact of the banking industry in Wisconsin, especially when it comes to small businesses and startups seeking loans?
Wisconsin banks are in the business of lending out their depositors' money, so we do make a lot of loans every day. Total numbers as of the third quarter 2011 show Wisconsin banks had over $97 billion in total loans outstanding. In addition, the most recent numbers for SBA loans, which are definitely targeted just to small businesses, the numbers outstanding were over $800 million in loans. So we represent a huge player in economic development and growth in Wisconsin.
Thanks, Rose, and thank you for watching this edition of WisBusiness.com, the show. The show is produced by WisBusiness.com and the Wisconsin Technology Council, and sponsored by Grant Thornton, White Hirschbeck Dudek, MG&E, and UW-Milwaukee. Visit our websites to read and learn more. I'm Liz Schrum of Talent Foot Executive Search. See you next time.